What's up, guys? William James here, and in this video I want to talk about what's going wrong if you're getting leads but you're not getting sales. They're not converting. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, again, my name is William James. I do videos for affiliate marketers and network marketers, people who are starting and growing home-based businesses. I specialize in free organic Facebook traffic strategies, which I teach in my free Facebook group. There's a link underneath this video where you can click to join the group. And if you like this video, please give it a like. Let me know what you thought in the comments and subscribe to the channel. Okay, guys, so I've got a cup of tea here I'm going to be drinking, just to let you know. So, which weirdly enough has a lot to do with the topic of today's video. So, somebody sent me a message the other day. I was talking to this person who was, taking a look at our new affiliate offer, this $184,000 per month with 4 customers affiliate offer that we've been doing very, very well with. And she'd taken a look at it, and she sent me this message sort of saying basically that she had tried this sort of thing before, and what she did was that she'd spent several $1,000s on solo ad clicks, and nobody had bought. And so I sort of thought, you know what, this is a common problem. I need to talk about this. So I think a lot of people are in this situation where, they're willing to spend money on ads, or maybe they're doing a lot of, manual promotion. They're going out on Facebook and they're prospecting. And they're able to get people to opt in to their capture pages and get onto their email autoresponder. But nobody's buying anything. And they're wondering what the heck is going on. Now, this often happens with these sort of like big, high ticket, like done for you systems. I see this a lot of the time. They come out from time to time, and basically the premise of it is, we've got this done for you funnel, and all you have to do is buy traffic and just send it through the funnel. And to be honest, I've never seen a company replicated sales funnel that was very good at converting, and there's actually a reason for that, okay, which is that they feel very unreal. See, there's such a high level of skepticism in our industry that when people just see like a sort of quote unquote professional video where there's a professional voiceover actor or somebody who's very polished, and they're doing the sales pitch and whatever, and it all sounds wonderful, and there's animated graphics and whatever, that just doesn't feel real to anybody, right? And then, if they get a bunch of emails and they don't know who the emails are from, like they see your name at the bottom, but they don't know who you are because they haven't actually seen you. They just saw the company sales video. So then they're getting all these emails, and the emails are just sort of telling them to go back and buy the thing. Why would they keep opening those emails? Right? They don't. They stop opening the email. Maybe once or twice they'll open it to go, oh, what's this? Oh, right, it's that thing. Okay, nah, that's that sales video thing. Because none of this is real. It's just, to them, it's just a robot. Like, they don't even know if there's another human being on the other end of this sending them emails. They have no idea. They opted into some page somewhere from an ad. They don't know who you are. So, like, what's the thing that gets people to engage with the content that they're being sent? Well, it's whether or not it's real, whether or not it feels real to them. And the way that you do that is by putting yourself into it. See, a lot of you guys are trying as hard as you possibly can to avoid being involved in your own business. You're hoping that there's some way that you can just sit back behind a computer and something else will do it for you. There's going to be some system or some robot or something that's going to just do everything for you, and so nobody ever has to know who you are. And if that's what you're hoping, you're in the wrong profession. I mean, maybe you could try selling stuff on eBay or something, I don't know, but like this affiliate marketing, network marketing profession, that's just not how it works. This is a people business. People buy from people. I'm sure you've all heard this a million times. People buy from people they know, like, and trust, right? Now, this is where this comes down to it, because I think a lot of people hear this and they start to get all these fears. And first of all, some questions pop up. So the first one is, how the heck do I get people to like me? And how the heck do I get people to trust me, right? And then the other thing people have is they have all these fears coming into their head going, oh, do I have to make video? Oh, I'm not good on video, and all these ideas come up. So the first thing I got to say is, you can't control whether anybody likes you, and you can't control whether anybody trusts you. All you can control is whether they know you. Okay? So they don't even really have to like you. They just have to not dislike you. Okay? What really matters is whether they know you and trust you. And the trust is simply a byproduct of knowing you. There's nothing I can say that would make you trust me, right? The way that I make you trust me is by just letting you get to know the real me without... See, we distrust people who seem fake. So if I were to get on and do a video and try to pretend that I'm a professional salesperson and put on a little voice and put on a tie and go, well, folks, let me tell you about our fantastic products, right? That nobody would trust that guy because he's fake, right? You see, so the reason that you have any trust with the person that you're doing business with is if they seem real. Okay, so I don't try to be fake. I'm sitting here drinking tea. I like to drink herbal tea in the evenings. Now, I could have not had this cup of tea when I made this video and pretended like I don't do human things because I'm a salesperson. But you see, the more relatable and real you are, the more people actually can get to know you and then trust you. So, what's the point? Point is, if people are just getting automated emails, they don't know who you are. They've never seen you. They've never met you. They've never spoken to you. You're not in the video. They don't know who you are. They're never going to buy. Okay? With this type of business. Your business is you. Because we in the affiliate marketing, network marketing space, we're like influencers. We're like Instagram influencers, who go out. You see these Instagram influencers and they're like, they get these paid promotions where they, these girls will be like, oh, I'm trying this new lip gloss and this is where you can buy it, right? And people go and buy it because that person recommended it. This is the same thing. That's what we're doing. Now, I don't mean to imply that you have to be super charismatic and good looking and have millions of followers and look great in a bikini. And, you don't have to be that type of influencer. Some of the best people in this industry, some of the most successful people in this industry are, over 65, obese, not well educated. Like, you don't have to be, they're ordinary schmoes, guys. You don't have to be some supermodel or some, movie star or something to do this. But the brain, when people hear me say this stuff, like, oh, you have to put yourself into your business, you go, well, but this, that, and the other. The brain comes up with all these excuses, which are ridiculous. I'm too fat. I'm too thin. I'm too old. I'm too bald. I'm too ugly. I'm too inarticulate. I'm too shy. It all just comes down to you being scared of communicating. That's the only real problem in business, in this business. All of the other problems that you think you have in your business, they're just made up. The real problem is that you are just afraid to communicate. That's it. Now, when I say communicate, I don't mean speaking, just talking at someone. Communication is an exchange of ideas from my brain to your brain. So rattling off a sales pitch or something, that's not what I mean by communication. I don't mean having a conversation about the weather either. I mean communicating an idea from me to you. Okay. So this brings me to the next point, the next objection that people have about this, which is, I don't know what to say. So if you can get over, your insecurities about how you look and how you sound and all of that stuff, the next problem is, well, what am I supposed to talk about? And I think the fear around this is that you're going to sound fake, right? That you're going to have to pretend to be an expert, that you're going to have to pretend to be someone you're not, that you're going to have to be salesy and pushy and all these things, right? And you don't. And those are, in fact, the things that don't work. What works is you just being you. So what do you say? So I think that it is important to point out that when you're creating videos or emails or whatever, however it is that you communicate with your list, your audience, that you need to be communicating about ideas that are related to business. Right? Now, most of my communication, most of the emails and the videos and things that I make are simply encouraging people to take responsibility for their situation in life and do something about it. Right? That's basically the idea of everything that I'm doing. I'm encouraging people. I'm saying, you can do this. Look at this is simple. This is what you need to do. You can do it. If you want to do it, go here and join us in this thing. You see? So everything that I'm doing is sort of about these concepts of taking responsibility for your life, making a change, getting out of your own way, right? See, people think that they have to have all this expertise and authority and like income proof. You don't. I don't think I have a single video on my YouTube channel where I'm like, look at all the money I made. Here's a sale, here's a sale, here's a sale. I make so much money. I'm the expert. No, that's not what I'm doing. That doesn't work. Nobody cares how much money you make. It's communication, guys. It's, can I communicate a concept to you? And if I can do it, you can do it. So what can you do? How do you do this? Well, what if you, every day, you found an email that I've written or that somebody else has written, or a YouTube video or a piece of content on Facebook that you thought had a good idea and a good concept about this sort of thing, and you just went and made a little video about it, 5 minutes. It doesn't have to be professional. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to wear a shirt and tie or something. You don't have to do your makeup, right? And you just make a video about the concept. Like you just say, so one of the reasons I'm doing this video is because I'm doing what I'm telling you to do right now. Somebody else, Alan, our team leader, just sent out a video. He just made a video about this exact topic. And I saw it and I went, that's a good concept. I've talked about that before. I should do another video about that. So I came on and I created my own video about it. You see? So, and you can do the same thing. You can take this video and make your own version of this video. Go find somebody else that you like who's a leader in the industry, who's talking about these ideas. Go copy what they're saying, right? I don't mean like pretend to be me, but just take the idea and go talk about it. And then people, you run into this other problem where people they get all nervous being in front of the camera. There's something to be nervous about. If the video sucks, you don't have to send it out. Okay? Get comfortable just recording videos of yourself. I'm sitting by myself in my apartment right now at my desk. There's nobody here. There's nothing to be afraid of. If I make a mistake or something, I can edit it out. Or if I decide the whole video sucks, I don't have to send it. Right? There's nothing to be afraid of. So start just making videos talking about these ideas. You see, there's a certain set of concepts that this world, this make money online entrepreneurial world is built on. There's a certain set of ideas, right, about getting people to take responsibility for their condition and do something about it. How you do that? All you have to do is pay attention to the people who are talking about these ideas and then also talk about them. You get duplication, you see. And then what if you had all your teammates doing the same thing? What if you started getting everybody in your organization making a video every day about one of these concepts? Just a short 5-minute video, right? Here's the other thing, guys. Alan, our team leader, he has a service where he'll write a custom email for you all around these concepts. to send out to your list every day so that you don't have to write emails, right? Now that works up to a point where you're doing that, but what makes it work even better is if you took that email, you took that concept that he's sending out in that email every day, and you went and made a 5-minute video about it, and you linked the video in the email, see? And then when that goes out, then people start seeing you, and they see that you're a real person, and you be real, just be yourself. Just imagine that you're talking to your best friend. You don't have to get nervous. You don't have to try to be professional, right? Just imagine that the camera's your best friend or whatever, and you're just talking about the concept. Hey, I heard this interesting concept today. Or, hey, I've been thinking about this today. You know, there's this situation in the world where people just fail to take responsibility for their situation. They let their life get so bad that their water gets turned off and they're, about to be homeless, and then they're stuck in this horrible situation. And, you don't have to do that. What if you could make a change in your life, and you do it now before it gets to that horrible point, right? You just start talking. You just start talking about these concepts, and you do a 4 or 5 minute video, and you do that every day, and you send them out to your list. All of a sudden, guys, you'll be amazed. People start coming to you. They start flocking to you and asking to join your program, and you just start getting signups coming in, right? And at the end of the video, guys, you go, so if you want to take a look at our opportunity, whatever it is that you're promoting, so you can change your life, there'll be a link below. Click that link or go to your domain name or whatever it is. You have a little call to action at the end. It's not salesy, it's not pushy, it's that you're not explaining anything, you're not convincing people, you don't have to be an expert, you don't have to have income proof, you don't have none of that. So all these excuses that you're making in your mind about why you can't do this, they're all nonsense. See? So now, do you have to do video? No, but it's the easiest way to let people get to know you over the internet. I mean, you can just write emails. Sure, but, how much can you really get to know somebody based on an email that they've written? Not nearly as well as a video, right? So the problem, to bring this full circle, guys, the problem with, you're buying solo ad clicks or whatever, and you're sending them through your funnel and they're onto your email list, is that you're plugging them into basically an empty ecosystem. So we talk about your ecosystem. Your ecosystem is like the different places where they can find content from you and get to know who you are. So like I have my Facebook profile, I have my Facebook group, I have my email list, I have my YouTube channel. Okay, my goal when I get new leads is to get them plugged into all 4 of those places so that they can be on my email list, they're in my Facebook group, they're friends with me on Facebook, and they're subscribed to my YouTube channel. And then they're going to know who I am, so that when I send an email, they're actually going to open it and read it and click the link. You see, that's what this game is about. It's not about selling. It's not about selling. It's just about building up a group of people that you communicate ideas to. And then you direct their attention to some link or presentation or video or something that does the selling for you. Okay? That's all you're doing. So marketing, some people are like, I don't know what to do when I'm marketing. What am I supposed to do to build business? This is what I imagine. I imagine I'm in a theater. I'm in an auditorium and I'm on stage. And I've got a microphone. And there's 2 things that I have to do in order to get the show on the road. I have to get people in the door. That's traffic. You can do that either by buying ads or by going out on Facebook and just inviting people in, basically, right? Come into the theater. But once they get into the theater, the second part begins, which is, if I'm just hiding in the wings, are those people going to enjoy their experience? Are they going to, clap for me? Are they going to engage with me in any way if I'm hiding in the wings? No. They're going to turn around and leave because nothing's happening there, you see? And that's what you guys are doing. Your email list is like an auditorium. And if they come in and there's nobody there, there's no content in this ecosystem for them to engage with, they're just going to forget about you. Or if I got out on stage And I just started going, hey, look at this amazing product. We got this amazing product for you, ladies and gentlemen. It's a spinning whoozy. What's it? And this is how much it costs, and this is what it does, and blah, blah, blah. They're going to leave because I'm a fake salesperson, right? Whereas if I come out and I go, hey, guys, here's something interesting that I was thinking about today, right? And I tell them a little story, and I communicate a concept. Now people are hooked. They're listening to what I'm saying, you see. So I'm using this auditorium metaphor for business because that's what you're doing. It doesn't matter what your medium is, if it's your Facebook group, your Facebook profile, your email list, your YouTube channel, whatever. You're building an audience and then you're communicating with them. That's all that business is. And when you're having this problem of having thousands of leads coming onto your autoresponder but nobody's buying, the problem is that there isn't a real person on stage communicating. There's nothing happening. So either you're just not sending an email at all, or they don't know who you are and it's just sales pitches. Right? So let's get out of our own way. Let's stop making excuses and start putting yourself in your business. So how do you do that? Well, like I just said, go out, find people who are talking about these core concepts. Make a short 5-minute video rehashing what you just learned. Take a quick email, send it out to your list. You do that every day, and every day you do some sort of activity to get people onto your email list, whether it's buying ads or whether it's inviting people on Facebook. That is it. That's your whole business. Because that last sentence that I just said, that's everything I do. That's everything anyone in this industry does who's successful. It's very simple. The only reason it's hard for you is because you haven't gotten over yourself enough to realize, oh, I actually have to communicate with people and get over the fear of doing that. That's the only thing standing in your way. And that's the thing that is causing the leads to not convert. I promise you, if you've got communication that's real and authentic, that allows people to get to know you, and it's going out on a regular basis, and you've got leads coming in who are receiving that communication, you cannot fail to build your business. You cannot. It is impossible. So look long and hard at what you're doing. And if you're not getting leads into your audience, if you're not filling your auditorium, and if you're not communicating with them, that's your problem. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope that made sense. We'll talk in the next one. Bye-bye.